We're taking you into the news right now at the Fox 45 news feed. It is 11 a.m. on the first day of school for most students in our area. Our Fox 45 News is your headquarters for back to school. We're going to take a look at how those first bus stops went this morning. And when kids get to school, we're looking at everything from safety to the curriculum. Coming up, how a new survey attempts to find how book bans are impacting schools. And when you head back out to pick up the kids, you may need to take an umbrella with you. When rain will move in and how long it's going to last. Fox 45 News Midday starts right now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks for joining us here for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Taylor Stewart. It is the first day of school for most students in our area. More than 360,000 children from Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Harford, Howard County, and Anne Arundel County started class this morning. As your back to school headquarters, we are bringing you team coverage on the return of school. Olivia Dance is in Baltimore County, but let's start off with Shannon Lilly for a look at the return to school in Baltimore City and how attendance is a big emphasis this year.
Well, a huge day as Baltimore City school students are now in their classrooms for the very first day of school. And the district is pulling out all the stops to ensure that students not only come to school, but they stay in school for the entirety of the school year. In fact, earlier this morning, the mayor announced a new attendance initiative in which he's going to be rewarding schools that see improved attendance. He's going to be hand delivering these schools trophies. And in the meantime, I also spoke with City Schools Public Relations Manager Sherry Christian about the impact of this effort. Of course, we know reducing absenteeism leads to better academic performance and graduation rates. But beyond that, she emphasizes it can also keep students safer.
If nothing else, come to school, stay in school. But that, Shannon, was also our message last year when we were seeing a lot of the violence going on, is we also can keep our students safer when they're in school. So we want children in the classroom, sitting in the seats, learning.
Again, the mayor is announcing a new attendance initiative to do just that. I'll have more information on that initiative coming up on the Fox 45 News at 4. Reporting this morning, I'm Shannon Lilly, Fox 45 News, Midday.
And as kids head back to school today, we know mental health is a big concern for many families as students struggle with anxiety and depression. That's why this year, Harford County School District is partnering with the health department to launch Care Solace. The county is now instituting this partnership with the health department that launched over the summer. It's an online tool that gives students a way to anonymously connect with a provider. It's all based on their mental health, completely free and confidential.
You know, we've really been working hard to try to reduce that stigma, to have people look at their mental health the same way they look at their physical health, because to be honest, the two are interconnected. The biggest barrier sometimes to getting help is finding help. And so some people do go through the effort, but then they give up because it's just too much work. So Care Solace is going to have a huge impact on our students and staff and their families.
Again, students, staff, and families. The health partner works with patients who have insurance and those who don't. It's not just students who can utilize this resource. It's students, staff, as well as their family members. As many counties make their way back into the classroom this week, some won't return until after Labor Day. That's Carroll County, Caroline County, Cecil County, Kent County Public Schools as well. They've got one more week of summer before they return to school on September 5th. No matter when you head back to the classroom, we want to see how you are taking your first day of school pictures. Scan that QR code on your screen. It's going to take you to foxbaltimore.com. Chime in your pictures or videos. It's all powered by StackLab. All right, here's a look at today's top trending stories. Trending number one, family and friends saying a final goodbye to Rachel Morin. Sunday's funeral marked exactly 3 weeks since her body was found on the Ma and Pa Trail. The search for her killer is still ongoing.
Because I knew this time was coming. And I have to be honest, my heart and my mind won't let me go there because it's too painful.
I think they wake up every day hoping that news will come from either our office or from the sheriff's department that they've made an advancement in this investigation and they've found out who this person is.
So far, officials say there has been no advancement in Morin's case, but the Harford County Sheriff's Office continues to receive hundreds of tips. There's now a $10,000 reward for any information leading to the arrest of her killer. Trending number 2, detectives in Harford County are investigating an apparent murder-suicide in Joppatown. Police say 34-year-old Devin Brown and his mother, Cheryl Pitts, went to visit 2 of their family members. Once they got there, police say Brown shot and killed 3 others. The motive still under investigation this morning. Trending number 3, the countdown is on. The Ravens are now just under 2 weeks away from the regular season. Of 3 preseason games, the Ravens won 1, which was against the Eagles. The Ravens will use this week to work on roster building and some big game preps. Well, trending number 4 here, a buzzing Camden Yards yesterday. This was at the bottom of the first. A swarm of bees took over outfield by the bullpens. Now, the game was ultimately delayed by 5 minutes to try to get that swarm of bees off the field. Wow. Camden Yards had another special guest, though, on the field, our very own meteorologist Justin Chambers. He threw out the first pitch yesterday at the Orioles game. The O's falling to the Rockies, though, 4-3. Download that Fox 45 News app for your up-to-the-minute conditions, breaking news, weather, anytime. Just search WBFF in your app store. And of course, our morning crew is sharing their photos on the first day of school. Obviously not today, but here we've got Shannon Lilly on the top left, one of our morning news directors, Olivia Nadeau, right here on the top right, morning producer Carla Gutierrez on the bottom left, and Patrice Sanders on the bottom right. Still ahead, times are changing. Coming up, the new trend that's taking off when it comes to parents giving kids allowances. And as those kids head off to school, we're taking a closer look at book bans and how attempts to censor what kids can learn about has reached a new all-time high. Topping your international news, a helicopter crash overseas kills 3 U.S. Marines. We're learning more about the crash. We'll tell you how it happened.
Well, we'll see mostly cloudy skies for your Monday, and a few afternoon showers will move in as well. Overall, though, not a lot of rain. We'll see more of that rain actually possible on Tuesday. Temperatures, though, staying near average, a little cooler than what we saw yesterday. Looking for a high of 84 today. Overnight lows in the lower 70s, back into the mid-80s on Tuesday with, again, a better chance of showers and storms. And we'll take you through that forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Fox 45 News, winner of 16 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
All right, we're back here with your social stream as the kids head back to school. The American Library Association says book ban requests hit a 21-year high in 2022. The group says it received more than 1,000 requests to censor books at public schools and libraries. The ALA director says normally a parent may bring up an objection to a book, but now it's more common to see advocacy groups demand certain books be banned. Let's see what people are saying here. John saying there has never been a time when the people who ban books are the good guys. Other folks weighing in saying, well, no books are banned. They're all available for anyone who wants them. Schools for children, however, have standards to follow. We'll continue to follow this here as we track Idella. Now, the storm is heading towards the west coast. Right now, it's just a tropical storm. But by the time it reaches Florida, it's expected to be a Category 2 hurricane. This weekend, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency in more than 30 counties, and voluntary evacuations have been issued for parts of the state. We're now seeing people saying they are worried that it's going to be a Cat 3 or 5 with the recent history of these storms. We're also seeing folks who are saying gonna be a long few days. We'll absolutely keep our eyes on that system as it moves through here. But topping news overseas, 3 U.S. Marines killed in Osprey. They died in a helicopter crash in Australia. According to officials there, the Marines were flying as part of a joint training mission with Australia and other countries that was called an Exercise Predators Run. The Osprey is the primary transport aircraft for the Marines. It allows for vertical takeoff and landings, but since 2012, the tilt rotator for the aircraft has seen 6 fatal crashes, causing at least 19 Marine Corps to die. Now, Shannon's saying my son is in the Marines and he's been deployed. Take a look here. She's saying, I hope he's okay. I've been so terrified about these Osprey aircrafts because they're constantly crashing. That is chilling. Another person weighing in here, condolences to those families, friends, and colleagues of those killed. Well, just ahead, making history, gymnast Simone Biles shattering records and making history. We'll tell you how, just ahead. But first, Maryland Congressman Jamie Raskin says Donald Trump is not qualified to be president again. Coming up, the specific rule he's pointing to and what exactly it says. Then stick around for noon. It's Caramo, then 1 o'clock, Sherry, followed by the Hot Bench at 2 p.m. All right, we're back here with a live look over Towson, and good idea to bring the umbrella with you if you're picking up your kids from the bus stop today. We could see some afternoon rain showers, so stick with us. Coming up, we'll check in with meteorologist Justin Chambers so he can time this all out for us. Making headlines, there is a hearing today in Trump's legal case in Georgia. The special counsel and Trump's defense team will meet, and we could get a better look at the timeline for this trial. The trial centers around Trump's charges in Georgia, where he's charged for trying to overturn the state's election results. When it comes to Trump 2024 run, Maryland Congressman Jamie Raskin says Trump does not qualify to be president. Raskin points to the 14th Amendment, which states no one can hold office publicly if they've engaged in insurrection or rebellion or given aid to the comfort of enemies. But that same amendment states that Congress can vote to remove the limits from the individual in question. The Maryland Democrat speaking on CNN yesterday.
And this was added after the Civil War as a general constitutional principle, and we have to abide by it. Donald Trump was impeached by the House of Representatives for inciting an insurrection against the Union, and then 57 of 100 senators determined as a constitutional fact that Donald Trump had incited an insurrection.
Hopeful and former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson also brought up the disqualification argument during the first stop on the GOP presidential debate last week. Despite the controversy surrounding former President Donald Trump, his campaign has rolled in over $7 million since his mugshot was taken in Georgia last Thursday. That's according to a campaign spokesperson who says they raised over $40 million on Friday alone. The fundraising is driven largely by new merchandise bearing Trump's mugshot. Another mass shooting in America, this time in Kentucky. At least 2 people are dead, 5 others are hurt, as someone opened fire outside of a southern restaurant and lounge in Louisville, according to police there. Officials have been hearing complaints for a while about noise and traffic coming from the restaurant, and it was only a few days away from actually temporarily closing down. The Justice Department says it's going to investigate the mass shooting in Jacksonville, Florida, as a hate crime. President Biden also denounced the shooting Sunday, saying, quote, white supremacy has no place in America following the attack. Police in Jacksonville said the shooter left behind several manifestos where he wrote about his hatred for black people. You can get your Fox 45 news in a flash through your Amazon, Alexa, or Echo. We deliver your local headlines and your forecasts in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. All right, trending now, Simone Biles continues to make history, this time winning her 8th U.S. championship. Not only is she the first gymnast, male or female, to win that many times, but she's also now the oldest woman to win that national title since the U.S. gymnastics began the event in 1963. She first won this title a decade ago, and her latest win comes in at age 26. All right, Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle. I mean, her and I are not far in age, and I just have to wonder what's going on. She's killing it.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, after she had to deal with, you know, the situation where, the situation that the fact that she came back surprised me. But I guess her talent never dipped. Her talent never, was less. So it's amazing that she's back. And why wouldn't she just go ahead and set the world on fire like she's doing, right?
Look, I'm totally with you. I'm not surprised she's back, because I think in her statement she made it clear, like, look, everyone goes through stuff, even winners do. And so I'm happy she's back. I'm happy she's winning. Happy she's representing the USA, and good for her. And she just got married.
She got married. Do you think that, did we not deal with that, the terrible situation with the gymnastics team and the young ladies, what they had to go through? Did we kind of like move it on?
Look, I think we should not, but
right.
We kind of has been kind of scrubbed from the history. I mean, we really haven't talked about that.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
She's a fighter. So let's just say that. In summation, she's a fighter.
And let me tell you something. I see you now. You're quite athletic. I can't wait to find out about your athletic history. I've seen you run around here and do flips. I know you were quite an athlete in your younger days.
I'm just like you when you did yoga at the national park.
And by the way, I confirmed that you and Tom were laughing at me, Taylor. I heard it in my ear. They said they were laughing. They were like, they could uncontrollable.
Me? No, Justin. It was probably Justin. You got me confused. We have a similar voice, and we get that often.
It was
so
you and Tom do not have similar voices.
Never. All right.
Well, thank you.
We're going to move on to some weather now. We got to get off that topic. All right. Well, sorry. Meteorologist Justin Chambers, he knows it was a perfect weekend for kayaking in the Susquehanna. Take a look.
This is a pretty picture here. This is the look before the storm arrives. That's actually a rainbow here in Florida, kind of right over this house. And you can see that nice picture, a few of those puffy clouds out there. And we always love getting those great pictures, too. By the way, if you ever have any great weather pictures, you can just post them on our website. Chime in there as well. Maybe you'll see your pics on TV. Mostly cloudy skies. We are going to see a few showers today, but a better chance for rain and some storms into Tuesday. Temperatures, for the most part, staying near average for this time of year. And actually, in our hour-by-hour forecast, we'll see those temperatures slide in the low and mid-80s as we take you later into the afternoon and evening time. So mid-80s is typically where we are this time of year. Some of us actually a little bit below average. Definitely a little bit more muggy here, mid-60s in terms of our dew point temperatures today and Wednesday. But notice on Tuesday, that dew point gets up into the 70s. So we'll feel that mugginess with those showers and storms that are on the way before some drier air works in by Thursday and Friday toward the end of the week. Low to mid 80s here across central Maryland, even some upper 70s with all of the cloud cover that'll be around. We'll keep those lower 80s up and down the 95 corridor, mid 80s in Baltimore City, 77 if you're heading down the ocean. And the next couple of days, a little bit better chance of showers and storms there than we'll see here in Baltimore. By Wednesday, we do clear things up a little bit and temperatures staying in the upper 70s. Only a couple of beach weekends left potentially for a lot of you. As we take a look at our future scan, those showers moving through again south and east of Baltimore for today. Better chance of more of us seeing that rain and those thunderstorms for Tuesday afternoon and into Tuesday evening. But by Wednesday, we're going to get some of that drier air that's coming in, and Wednesday afternoon starting to look pretty nice. In fact, Thursday looks even nicer. Notice the remnants from Idalia are going to be to the south of us. Still is a tropical storm over the Carolinas, but it stays to the south of us, so not really impacting us here in Baltimore. Folks in Florida definitely getting ready for that storm. All right, temps in the 80s pretty much most of the week and even into the weekend, but notice that uptick in numbers, upper 80s Saturday and then lower 90s into Sunday and Labor Day Monday.
All right, still ahead, getting drivers to slow down as we see more school buses on the road. And a new trick police departments are now pulling out to see whether or not it's working. And getting vaxxed before going back to school, the new guidelines when it comes to getting your flu vaccine. And of course, stick around tonight for a big night of television. First at 8, the season finale of Stars on Mars. And then 9 o'clock, MasterChef. And stick around for Fox 45 News at 10 and 11, late edition. right, don't miss this. With kids heading back to school and flu season approaching, the CDC has published some new flu guidelines. The government health agency recommends everyone over the age of 6 months should get a flu vaccine, but has changed its position on notable allergies. Now, people with egg allergies can now get any vaccine, egg-based or not egg-based. Previous recommendations had told people that those with allergies that were severe should avoid egg-based vaccines. Health officials say you ideally should get the flu vaccine between the end of September and the first week of November. And as we start to see more school buses on the road, police are getting creative to slow speeding down. Cops in Mesa, Arizona are putting mannequins in cars, decoys, so drivers think there's an officer inside of them who's getting ready to pull them over. As realistic as it looks, not everybody's being fooled.
I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's a waste of time, waste of money, and you know, they should be putting that money towards something else rather than just having a car just sitting on the side of the road.
So I was driving the speed limit, and all of a sudden the car flies me, and I'm like, wait, that car didn't slow down at all. And then I look over, and the little dummy's just like this. I'm like, okay, that's probably why.
Now, drivers say this isn't the first time they've seen this decoy. But fake or not, some drivers don't see a problem with it, saying they're okay with the new tactics to get drivers to slow down. All right, it's time for your lunch break. A popular lunchbox favorite for kids could soon be under new management. Hostess brand snacks is up for sale. The brand makes popular snacks like Twinkies, Ding Dongs, Ho-Hos. Talks of a sale, though, are drawing interest from other companies like General Mills, Nabisco, along with PepsiCo, as well as Hershey. Well, that's all we have here for Fox 45 News Midday. Be more lifestyles up next. Mark Clark, what you guys are working on?
Taylor, a woman is asking for advice, saying she loves her boyfriend, but he's constantly telling her she's going to hell. Coming up, we'll look at the religious differences and whether it's a deal breaker on Be More Lifestyle.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
And what's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark, and this is Be More Lifestyle, live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with Chef MJ. Good morning, everybody.
What's up, fam?
Tell you right now, when it comes to kids getting their allowances, and not like it used to be, while many say they prefer to give their kids cash, apparently more and more parents are turning towards digital payment apps to send money to their teens.
That's right.
A new survey by Visa found Venmo, Zelle, PayPal top of the list for payment methods. About 74% of the surveyed parents say the shift to digital payments allows them to see and track how their children spend their money. I got 3 of them, and we do send a lot of it. It's like my daughter's
I got
like,
3 of
Dad,
them.
run them pockets.
Yeah, that's right. So it's 100 times 3.
She asked for $13 the other day. I sent her $15. So then a couple days later, I was like, "Did you get the money?" She's like, "Oh, that little whack $15." I was like, what?
Wow.
Chef,
It's always a little, yeah.
You know, my daughter, she has her car and everything, so I sent her $50 one time, and she called me up to say, "Did you mean to do that?" And I was like, "Well, you can send it back." You know,
Wow.
No, I'll take it, you know. So things like that. I'm not surprised that it's gone that way.
Yeah, of
Well, Lady
course.
T, you used to getting cash apps
Listen,
across the world.
City girl said it best, okay?
What'd she
Classy
say?
but trashy, cash at me, hey.
Okay.
So always, cash app is
I did not
cash
know.
app always. I got kicked off of Venmo because I changed my
Kicked
account
off?
number, and they were like, "Oh, this is fraudulent." I was like, "Wait a minute."
I don't get so the Venmo, it tells what people are doing. Is that too much
All
information?
I did was I lost my card and I tried to put my new one on there, and they were like, "Nope, fraudulent." And now I got officially kicked off of Venmo.
It's okay.
I can't get back on. So cash
Sorry.
at me,
Okay.
hey.
All right, well. A woman writes, "Dear Abby," asking for advice, saying her pastor boyfriend regularly tells her she's going to hell. The woman says she grew up religious but doesn't practice anymore. She says at first it wasn't a problem in their relationship, but now the boyfriend has started telling her she's going to hell if she doesn't convert. She says she loves him but doesn't know what to do. I tell him to go to hell. That's what I would do.
Wow. The extreme.
What y'all doing? Lady T, what would you do? I mean, Lady T is churchy. We all know you're churchy.
I am. You know, I'm church all day. Honestly, a lot of relationships, I've seen it work with people who were different, you know, religions. Yeah. So I feel like it could work if they want to put in the effort to make it work, I feel like. But that's just, you know, me. But
Chef,
honestly,
is it over the line? He's telling her going to hell?
It sounds like an all or nothing relationship.
Yeah.
You know, either it's my way or the highway, so maybe a few months.
If
so we got to let it go?
Was telling you to go to hell, Chef, what would you do?
Oh, man, well, I'll just pack my bag.
You pack your bags and you be on your way to hell. He said, I'm going, and I'm taking a ribeye with me. He said,
I'm very sensitive, so I don't play that. We don't play that.
Yeah, I just don't like, it's the tone, and then you telling me go to hell.
And
like
you're a minister already. You judging me.
You judging already. Oh, no.
You didn't judge us last night, though, minister. Now we want you to tell it. Is a religious difference a deal breaker in a relationship? Vote on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the Lifestyle tab. You can also vote on the Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, you know what we do. We'll find out what you're thinking, okay? Turns out baby talk isn't just for infants, but also our dogs. Hungarian researchers discovered dogs respond more to a sing-songy voice than a normal speaking voice. The study also found man's best friend seems to prefer female-sounding voices, and that dog brains respond more to speech directed to them. I saw this happen this morning. Gabby's in the bed.
Okay.
My oldest daughter comes down and says, "Hey, Gabby went crazy." She's like, "Ah!" So I saw this. So I was like,
I saw it firsthand. Gabby was like, it's him again. He don't fill my bowl like I need him to.
You have a dog?
Well, no, actually, I'm a cat guy.
Not a cat dog.
Yeah.
You're a cat guy?
I'm a cat guy.
So your cats eat bones?
No.
I mean, Chef, you have beef on your. You have the beef smell.
Not even a little T-bone, a little bone that's left over.
I'm sure she gets her nibbles
Gets her over
on a
there.
little bit of everything.
There you
that goes
go.
on in the house.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My cat actually likes buttercream.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, you have a bad and bougie cat.
I
That's
know.
what it
What the
is.
heck?
It's a bad and bougie cat. She's lived with you for this many years, obviously.
And her
So
lipid levels are off the roof.
That's something else. As long as the dog listens when I say, "Hey, go lay down."
Oh, okay.
Man's voice, woman's voice. It don't matter.
So, Lady T, you do not have a dog.
I don't have a dog.
You dated a series of dogs.
I've dated a series of dogs that I know they do prefer women's voices. So, when they do react to my voice in a certain way. But I think this is actually true. I feel like when women were softer tone and we're like, Gucci, come here. It's true. Babies and dogs do react to us differently, I think. It's just our tone of voice and how we are, I think.
And why wouldn't, it makes sense. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's funny because you're right. Some guys have a very, they treat, my wife hates it when the guy guys that have the very authoritative way they handle the dogs, very trained
they're
up.
like, stop it right now. Yeah.
But you want it though when the dog wilding out though.
That's true.
I don't know if the
when they peeing around the house and stuff, we're like, go to daddy. We need daddy to come on in and just tell him, stop it right there.
Who doesn't love everybody loves the baby voice. Anybody just go, you be like,
it's true. It does it makes you work harder. If our bosses did that, it'd be better.
Even the chef, when chef's making his famed steak at Morton's, when his boss grabs him by the cheeks and goes, "Oh, you're doing a great job."
Yeah, that's right. Everybody responds to kindness.
Everybody responds
well to kindness.
Okay, Chef, we're going to see you later on in the show.
Yes.
Now, me and Tiffany, we're like minds because we both enjoy. What's the one you got? The last.
What is it? Ribeye.
The one you got.
That was it.
Cajun
the
ribeye.
Cajun
Is that
ribeye.
the most popular one?
Well, it's one of my favorites, and yes, it's quite popular.
Okay.
I brought one of those in the house today.
Well, coming up,
he's gonna show me how to
Lady
make it.
T and the chef will get in the kitchen.
That's right.
And afterwards, we're going to tear that stuff down.
We're gonna tear it up.
All right, now, it's all about self-care. Coming up, we'll show you how some products help you look and feel your best. But first, protecting yourself in a crash, a new dash cam that can help you with insurance claims. Coming up, stay right there. Again, the food, the fun continues.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
If you've ever been in a crash, you know there can be a lot of back and forth about who's to blame. Julie Moran is here with a special deal on a dash cam that can help you prove your case in an accident.
The following segment is sponsored by Naki.
You know, I am always looking for new products to help keep me and my family safe, and I spend a lot of time in my car. I know you do too. So I am so excited to introduce you to the Minolta Dash Cam. Now, this gives you evidence if you're in an accident, and that is evidence at your fingertips. It records exactly what happened, and this is going to save you a lot of money on insurance claims. And it's extra peace of mind. It's really an investment for protecting your family, and I love that. Now, Minolta, as we know, is just such a trusted brand, and you can record inside and outside of your vehicle. Also, the camera, high resolution, 120-degree lens, clearer footage than any other dash cams on the market. And it automatically, I love this, automatically records collisions when you're parked. How great is that? And as I say, it includes the windshield mount, the memory card, also this power adapter, everything you need to get started right here, all in one piece. So right now, we're offering 38% off the Minolta dash cam, and I want you to head to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer. This is just something, protection for you and your family that you are going to love.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Bourbon Blonde Blog with promotional consideration from Evenflow, Sunrider, and Thermacell.
Lifestyle expert Megan Thomas Head is here to share a few health and wellness ideas for feeling our best.
There's no better time than now to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. I'm Megan Thomas-Head with a few health and wellness products to help us feel our best. Starting with something for those new moms out there, it's National Breastfeeding Month, and when looking for a breast pump, the best option is a closed system design since it's hygienic and helps prevent milk backup in the tubing and motor, just like the Even Flow Feeding Advanced Double Electric Breast Pump. It keeps parts clean, dry, and functioning properly. It's designed with moms and recommended by breastfeeding experts and has multiple flange sizes available to make it comfortable and maximize your milk output. Plus, has an insulated cooler bag, milk storage bottles, and more. Find it for $159.99 on Amazon and at Target. All right, cooler temps haven't taken over just yet, which means we're still enjoying time outside. Let's protect our skin from the sun. Sunrider's Oil-End Sun Milk Sunscreen SPF 30 paraben-free is a quick-absorbing, mineral-based formula that provides long-lasting sun protection. It's free from chemicals and toxins and safe for kids. You'll also find moisturizing, beautifying, and reparative benefits with their botanically derived antioxidant-rich formulas. Find at home.sunrider.com for $37.57. And mosquitoes are still hanging around, so let's make sure they aren't ruining our end of summer fun. Thermacell has changed the way people are protected from mosquitoes so they can enjoy every moment outside, protect their skin, and protect themselves from mosquito-borne diseases. They have a variety of pet and people-friendly portable mosquito repellers, including the award-winning E55 rechargeable mosquito repeller. It creates an invisible zone of mosquito protection, up to 20 feet in fact. Its refills last up to 40 hours, and each charge provides 5.5 hours of protection. It keeps mosquitoes away with a simple push of a button. Find them on Amazon and at retailers nationwide like Walmart and Home Depot for $39.99.
Still ahead, putting our pets first. We all know our furry friends are like family, and now there's a new way to keep them happy and healthy. Coming up, how a local vet is offering a new place of care. But first, we're taking you inside the kitchen. We'll show you how to cook the perfect steak and the side to go with it. Oh my goodness.
This is Be More Lifestyle.
Hey, you guys, I know many families are preparing for their holiday cookout and planning to throw a steak on a grill. Well, here's how to cook it with a little bit of a Cajun twist. Chef MJ from Morton Steakhouse right here in Baltimore joins us now. Hello, Chef MJ.
Well, hello. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited. So I found out about this man, okay? And then this Cajun ribeye is the bomb, y'all. Y'all have got to try it. So I want him to show me like his secret to the recipe. So talk to me about it. How long you been a chef for?
Oh, man, I've been a chef for a number of years.
Okay.
I've been working with Morton's now for over 15 years. So
wow.
It's a good place, great company, great food. You know, please come on down.
Okay. All right, now let's get into it because, you know, everybody loves a good steak. All right, I love it. I love ribeyes are my favorite, y'all. I want to make sure y'all know that. All right, so walk me through it. How do I make this Cajun ribeye? What am I doing?
Well, actually, you know, the secret to the Cajun ribeye is all about marination.
Okay.
And everything. You want to start with a great quality piece of meat.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to let it sit. I'm thinking like 48 hours in your favorite rub and everything.
48 hours? Who got that kind of time, Chef MJ?
Now, you're making it for your family, so I imagine you wouldn't invest that kind of time.
Okay, right. You want to show off. You want to show off to the rest of the family. So, yes, we're going to let it simmer.
Special, you know. So you let that marinate. You cook it to the temperature that you like. And all that oil and that flavor gets to seep through there.
Yes.
Telling your family what.
Okay, let me help you. Let me help you.
Oh, well, thank you.
I gotta show everybody that I can cook. Okay, look.
Yeah,
look at that. Get up close on that.
I like to finish this steak with a little blue cheese butter. We're gonna put that on top there.
Blue cheese butter?
Oh, I think that's gonna be.
That's money.
That's what you want.
Okay.
That's definitely what you want.
And what are you about to do there? Wait a minute. Hold on. This weave is flammable. Hold on a second.
You want to hit it with a little torch here? Let this get the running. It looks real nice. It's
beautiful.
Great. Look at that.
Look at that.
Nice there.
Okay, good. And my hair is safe. That's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
I love it.
You're in good hands.
Okay, good. So what do we pair this with? What are we pairing it with? How do you like pair a good ribeye?
Well, actually, everybody loves mac and cheese.
Hey.
I want to make a little bit of that for you today.
Okay.
I already have some of our great cheese sauce working here.
Okay, wonderful. Do you want me to stir while you do that?
Well,
or you want me to stir?
Please, get
okay,
involved.
Yes,
please.
I was going to say, wait a minute, because you know, I love mac and cheese. So I'm mac and cheese obsessed.
All right.
And I'm also
and then we have our lobster.
Ribeye obsessed.
Add some of that.
So it's lobster. This is how you guys make the lobster mac and cheese.
Absolutely.
Oh, this looks good.
So we already have it flavored with our wonderful Old Bay seasoning. This is Maryland.
Okay.
By the way, you know, so
hey.
I'll be tossing, then we're just going to add it to that bowl right there.
Right here.
Nice and creamy. Absolutely.
I just want you guys to know that I'm cooking. I'm cooking. He got me cooking in here today.
Now,
with the sauce.
Presentation. Now we're going to slide this in here.
Okay. He said, don't mess it up.
No. We're going to get some of that lobster on top there so everybody sees what you're doing.
And y'all, it smells so good. You can smell is the Old Bay in there?
Oh, a little bit of everything.
You can smell the Old Bay.
We're going to finish with a little toasted breadcrumbs here.
Okay.
Why not a little parsley for sure? You know?
Okay. Look at that. Okay, parsley too, because he said presentation is everything, y'all.
Presentation is everything.
Presentation is key, obviously.
You eat with your eyes first.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what you pair it with. So, and then what is this?
This is our wild mushroom. This is actually mushrooms made with miso butter.
Okay.
There's 3 kinds of mushrooms in there.
Oh, look at this. So this is what we're pairing with you guys. Okay, lobster mac and cheese, your mushrooms. You got your amazing ribeye with some blue cheese butter on top. How can people follow you for more? What if they want to hear more about Morton Steakhouse?
Well, please, absolutely, just come on down. That's the best way. Please show your face. And then also we are on all the platforms. Uber Eats too. Oh, so you can just try this at your home.
So you get this. Oh, they get this Uber Eats too.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, so you can have it delivered. I'll take care of it for you in house, and we'll ship it right to you. And by the way, please come down. I'd rather see you in person.
Oh,
please come and enjoy a meal.
Amazing. Yeah. And then don't forget. I'm sorry. What is this again?
This is
cheesecake,
banana
right?
Foster's cheesecake.
Banana Foster's cheesecake.
Rum caramel sauce.
Yes.
Both preserved New York State, Manhattan.
Okay, good. So we have a whole meal here. I'm about to chow down. I'm sorry for all y'all who have to just watch it, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Chef MJ.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Now, time now for your wild and wonderful weather. Here's meteorologist Justin Chambers with a rainbow over Florida.
This is a pretty picture here. This is the look before the storm arrives. That's actually a rainbow here in Florida, kind of right over this house. And you can see that nice picture, a few of those puffy clouds out there. And we always love getting those great pictures too. By the way, if you ever have any great weather pictures, you can just post them on our website, chime in there as well. Maybe you'll see your pics on TV. Mostly cloudy skies. We are going to see a few showers today, but a better chance for rain and some storms into Tuesday. Temperatures for the most part staying near average for this time of year. And actually in our hour-by-hour forecast, we'll see those temperatures slide in the low and mid-80s as we take you later into the afternoon and evening time. So mid-80s is typically where we are this time of year. Some of us actually a little bit below average. Definitely a little bit more muggy here, mid-60s in terms of our dew point temperatures today and Wednesday. But notice on Tuesday, that dew point gets up into the 70s. So we'll feel that mugginess with those showers and storms that are on the way before some drier air works in by Thursday and Friday toward the end of the week. Low to mid 80s here across central Maryland, even some upper 70s with all of the cloud cover that'll be around. We'll keep those lower 80s up and down the 95 corridor, mid 80s in Baltimore City, 77 if you're heading down the ocean. And the next couple of days, a little bit better chance of showers and storms there than we'll see here in Baltimore. By Wednesday, we do clear things up a little bit and temperatures staying in the upper 70s. Only a couple of beach weekends left potentially for a lot of you. As we take a look at our future scan, those showers moving through again south and east of Baltimore for today. Better chance of more of us seeing that rain and those thunderstorms for Tuesday afternoon and into Tuesday evening. But by Wednesday, we're going to get some of that drier air that's coming in, and Wednesday afternoon starting to look pretty nice. In fact, Thursday looks even nicer. Notice the remnants from Idalia are going to be to the south of us. Still is a tropical storm over the Carolinas, but it stays to the south of us, so not really impacting us here in Baltimore. Folks in Florida definitely getting ready for that storm. All right, temps in the 80s pretty much most of the week and even into the weekend, but notice that uptick in numbers, upper 80s Saturday and then lower 90s into Sunday and Labor Day Monday.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by the Veterinary Emergency Group.
Hey you guys, Lady T here, and we are here at the grand opening of the Veterinary Emergency Group, and I'm here with Dr. Nastasia Germain. She is going to tell us all about what VEG has to offer our furry friends here in the Columbia area. Tell us a little bit about VEG. What do you guys have to offer?
So Veterinary Emergency Group is a only emergency 24-hour, 7 days a week emergency animal hospital.
Okay.
We treat all pets. We definitely see mainly cats and dogs, just out of popularity, but we definitely see anything that we joke, if it walks through the door, we will see it. So birds, bearded dragons, ferrets, snakes.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, I'm scared of snakes, okay? Now, for wait times, right? So you go to a lot of other vet hospitals, wait times are a little bit long. What are wait times like here, though?
That's one of the great things that makes us stand out from other emergency hospitals, as we have very little wait times. So you come straight to the back where triages come in. They see our doctor right away, and the best part is that the owners get to be with their pet during this entire experience.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I was going to ask you about that. So what makes you guys also different is that you guys allow the owners to stay with their pets?
Yep, we have an open treatment plan.
Okay.
So when they come in, we don't take Fluffy away from you. We take both the owner and the pet straight to the back. They're with them for almost the entire process, through the examination, even as well as if they want to stay overnight. We can set up a cot, a chair, a floor on the bed, whatever they need.
What are you going to experience when you walk through the doors of VEG?
One of the experiences I think we do is that we really want to treat pets like people and people like human beings. That's definitely one of our ethos and what we think that we do. So we understand that your pets are family members. So we treat you as part of the family, and we want you to feel comfortable.
Excellent. And how long have you guys been open for now?
Columbia, we've been open for about 2 weeks now, I believe, a little bit over 2 weeks.
Howard County is beautiful.
Yes.
What's it been like being in this area?
It's been really great. We've helped so many pets and so many family members and owners already. I think everyone's been really happy that we're here. We've gotten some really good feedback, and people are really excited, even if they're just stopping by and saying, I'm just glad to know you're here, but I hope I don't need you, which is okay.
That's major. That's awesome. It shows there's an appreciation for you guys. And you just started, so that's fantastic. What's the pets' reactions been like?
The pets are great as they can be coming to the ER, but I think their anxiety is so much lower because their people get to stay with them. So, and they're less, and then the owners are less anxious, so then it feeds off each other, so it's such a more positive experience.
All right, so where can our viewers go for more information about VEG?
So if you go online, you can just go to veg.vet, and you'll be able to look us up at veterinaryemergencygroup.com.
Excellent. Thank you, Nastasia.
Thank you so much.
All right, till next time.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Cool place. Still ahead is Love Enough coming up. One woman says her boyfriend constantly tells her she's going to hell. We'll see what you're saying about it and whether she should stay with him or not. A woman writes, Dear Abby, asking for advice, saying her pastor friend regularly tells her she's going to hell. She says at first it wasn't a problem in the relationship, but now the boyfriend has started telling her she's going to hell if she doesn't convert. And we wanted you to tell it, is a religious difference a deal breaker in a relationship? Most of you are saying not.
Find out how to have your business featured on Be More Lifestyle. Email us at BeMoreLifestyleTV@foxbaltimore.com.
And as always, thank you for inviting us into your home. Make sure you follow Be More Lifestyle on Facebook.